Hey guys, greetings and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Counselor Evie at Ask Me. You can ask me anything. You're welcome to the second episode or the second part of the girl every man likes. Okay, like last time we're talking about the girl who pretends to maybe like the boy's family, a boy will never like you. So the next kind of lady that every man will like is a lady who is industrious. Proverbs 31 woman, no man wants to get married to a wife who is a liability. Every man wants a wife who is an asset. So, if you are a liability, what do I mean by a liability? In as much as most people want to get married to house, people want to get married to ladies and they stay in their house without working and all of those things, there are still women who are round the clock in the house and they have businesses that they can operate. So no man wants to get married to a lady who cannot bring something to the table. You want something like, okay, even if I'm the one who is providing for the family. Like the Proverbs 31 lady, I have a lady who can weave a dress and maybe people want to buy. I have a lady who can do other things and people want to buy. That kind of a lady is the kind of one that every man wants. No man wants a lady who just sits around and say, okay, please give me this, give me that, give me that. No man will settle for that. So the kind of man that every man likes is an industrious woman. Whether you're employed or not employed, you look for a way to have a means to make a living. Look for a way to occupy yourself. Look for a way to chip in, if it's just 100 francs or 1,000 francs or any money you have into the family. That's the kind of girl a man likes. For instance, now, let's take example. This man has gone out and maybe forgot to, maybe the money that he left for feeding was not enough. And the lady sits there not doing anything, not having any savings, just sitting there waiting for the man. At one point in time, the man becomes very tired of always spending and spending and spending and spending. So the man will expect the lady to at least have had something saved, even though he or she's not working. So a lady becomes an asset when she has something doing. You must not only be gainfully employed or a white collar job. I'm just saying you have something doing. You can sell something, weave something. If you've gone through the Proverbs 31, you see what this lady does. She wakes up very early in the morning. She weaves. She goes. She is an independent, married, working lady. She's an independent, married lady. Now, she has to take care of her business. She has to supply things for the merchant ships. She has to give things. And her husband is proud. No, husband sits at the gate and is talking. That's how every man wants a lady to look like. The other should be proud and say, yes, and beat my chest. Yeah, that is my wife. That is my wife. But in the case now, you get married to somebody, even if the person is very wealthy, you just look for something to do. Even the person has to open a business and you supervise him, but just keep yourself busy. You don't want to go in the morning, you see the lady seated there, you can't, the person is seated there with the same dress, or even the person has changed, watching TV. At one point, the stress from the maybe where the man has been working will get to him and he will allow, just drop everything on you. So, an asset, a woman with an asset is a woman who has something to do, a woman who can at least put something on the table, even from the farm. Yeah, you can just today is wondering how are we going to feed, and you have something from the farm. You have a large maize farm or vegetable. That's a woman with an asset. A woman with a liability is a woman who will sit all day watching programs on TV without even having any way to contribute in the man's life. Now, people want to get married to you, they will not think about those parts. What about your yearly income? How will you start? Maybe what kind of accounts? Where you go for premarital, is it joint account, separate account? How do you want your money to be used? So this man now will be calculating, this is the money that I've been spending on myself alone. And now I'm about to get married to this lady. She has nothing she's bringing on the table. So you see why no man would like a woman who is a liability. Be an asset. If it's the farm, have something to do. If it's kneading, have something to do. If it's just breeding or something, just have something to do. Do not be a liability. Ladies, look for something. Look for something. Educated or not, you can look for something. A man likes an asset and not a liability. No company wants maybe things that will be liabilities. Nobody wants a liability. Nobody. It's like in a Christian's life, a sin is a liability. Knowing God is an asset. A woman who works is an asset. A woman who doesn't is a liability. A woman who work here is not only going to the office. I've said it many times. Work can be a woman who can chip in something and contribute to the life of maybe contribute to the family. Yes, you can even teach your kids. You can do many things and make sure that the man sees you doing something important with yourself. So you don't just sit around all day long doing nothing, okay? Ladies, be an asset. Do not be a liability. No man likes a lady who is a liability. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you comment. Make sure you ask your questions. Make sure you share. Talk about Counselor Evie. And most importantly, do not forget to subscribe.